Debt doesn't hit people evenly. One bill can feel like proof you're moving forward, like you did the right thing. Another, sometimes much smaller, can sit in your chest all day, unopened, unanswered. Someone might overthink a basic purchase for weeks. I don't really need this, they say, even when they do. Then the same amount disappears on something fun. No debate, no pause, just a strange feeling afterward that's hard to explain. When the statements arrive, nobody treats them as one total. They're sorted instantly. This one is fine. That one feels different. This isn't a money problem. It's a meaning problem. A quiet rule we carry in our heads. Clear, convincing, and often wrong in ways we don't notice until much later. Most people don't think of debt as one thing. There's the good kind, school, a house, a business. And then there's the other kind, stuff you didn't really need, things that just made life easier or more fun. That split feels obvious, almost moral. We absorb it early without realizing it. Certain debts get framed as smart, others as careless. But that line might be doing more work than we think. Because this isn't really about numbers, it's about how the brain sorts meaning. Money gets labeled the moment it enters our lives. Rent money, food money, fun money. Once it's labeled, it stops feeling flexible. Moving it feels like breaking a rule, even though nothing actually changed. Debt follows the same pattern. Borrowing for something that sounds important goes into a protected mental space. The debt feels justified, almost invisible. Not because it's different money, but because it's been given a different story. Then there's another category: present spending, fun spending, sometimes guilty spending. Put debt there and it changes color. Same dollar, different feeling. That's why good and bad debt aren't facts, they're reactions to which box the debt went into. Future box, it feels responsible. Now box, it feels careless. And those boxes don't stay theoretical. Once a mortgage is labeled good, almost anything tied to the house starts to feel justified. A working kitchen turns into a problem to fix. An upgrade starts to sound like responsibility. Meanwhile, a small, useful purchase gets avoided. Wrong box, too indulgent. So discomfort gets tolerated, needs get delayed, until the same money slips out later, effortlessly, through a box that feels less judged. When the bills show up, they're not read by one mind, they're read by many. Some feel neutral, some feel heavy, not because of the numbers, but because of the stories attached to them. The stress usually isn't about how much is owed. It's about where the debt landed. Wrong box, wrong story. That sorting can pull people away from their own reality. They keep each category under control, yet feel uneasy about the total they avoid seeing. Once you notice this, the labels soften. Bad debt stops sounding like a failure. It's just a category. Good debt loses its glow too. Still debt, just framed differently. Strip the stories away, and they all mean the same thing: money not in hand. The difference lives in the narration, what the mind calls it, what tone it gives it. This isn't about fixing numbers. It's about noticing when numbers pick up emotion. Because the judgment isn't inside the debt, it's in the echo of the story that follows it. And that's often where the real pressure comes from.